So I'll wait for a little bit. Anyway. Okay. Okay. So, I may as well come and continue, so let's just wait for a few people. Or actually, never mind. I'll go talk to Jose. Alright, so unfortunately it
Hey
crashed. I
guys.
don't know why.
Hey guys. Do you remember at the beginning of the show when we said about something about technical difficulties? Yeah. Here's what I was talking about.
Yeah, but I was not expecting this. But anyway,
I
let's
have to,
address
I have to
the
say, oh my.
let's address the elephant in the room as far as our good friend Ram. Team did well, as did Crimson. I would like goes a long way with for next season. But yeah, we had technical difficulties. That's why it ended. It just crashed on me.
I had so much to say, but I have so much to say about the Kraken, and because I didn't know that the stream crashed, I said it without knowing all that sovereignty BS. I might as well say it now. Ninja, Shifty, Ram. You guys in the Kraken, in the first game, you had literally had me worried that I thought that you were going to be the Devil's Kryptonite. However, what start what as a good sense, what starts good can end terribly. What starts good can end terribly wrong.
Well,
Now, unfortunately, that has what happened.
well,
But I'm
yeah.
not gonna slack on you guys, because you three and the Kraken, one day may beat the Devils. I'm not gonna shame that. If you do beat us, congrats.
You did it.
For now, yeah, just don't sag your heads down. Just keep them high because I know you'll beat us. I know it.
Eventually. Well,
Eventually.
or whichever team you end up on. So that's all I'm going to say about that. But as for, but yeah, I want to say to Ram is that you guys did great, and like I said, there were several key moments where I thought, wow, I think the Kraken are going to do this. I
They
really thought
might.
so because
I
they were
thought so
up
as
by
well.
the
They were
lights
up by one,
shining.
but then they kind of blew it when Brandon scored.
Well, I mean that's just I mean fortunately it just
Well, they didn't
happens like
blow. It's
that.
just that when
Yeah, sorry.
when it really mattered, it really mattered. That's all I'm saying.
Well, I will say that Brandon. Well, I'll get to more about Brandon in a moment, but I wanted to at least say to Ram and Crimson and Shifties that you guys did great, and we will see you guys in next season. Now, for which teams you'll play for, I'll let you guys know because I will say that the next 8 teams that you will be featured, I will announce in the Stanley Cup Finals, which will be featured in its entirety. The best of 3 series. So you could have as little as 2 games to as many as 3. So that's what we are going to be planning next time. Now, to what is it? To those who are going to the finals, we're going to start with New Jersey, and I mean, I'm going to ask for your thoughts on your teammates, and then I'll say what I think of you, since well, I'm the host. So we'll start with Drum Monkey. How do you feel about him?
I'll be honest. Right? Him, along with Joker and Walker. I said it before and I'll say it again. I had high doubts on them. because I was so used to how I was on NHL 19 and how we're just like a dominant force to be reckoned with. And even though I was, we don't need to talk about that. But after, because they know that if I was there, shit would have hit the fan real quickly if we ever mess something up. And even though, they may have left 1-2 shots missed or like that, they can sure clean up their mistakes by scoring, and I think that's what kind of made it more better. Is that Joker can block, and he's doing pretty well at that as well. He lets a few shots go in, but besides that, nobody's perfect. Jordan Walker, he's clutch time. I'll be honest with you. And for Drum Monkey, he's kind of in the middle of all of them. Just in the middle. And I kind of like that. The monkey in the middle.
Yes.
And I think that's the best about him.
Also, hello to Mr. Insane One Burner. I'm still gonna call you Insane One, but yeah, what's up, Insane One?
Hello there, Insane One.
Of course, Insane One did win a cup with the Devils, the New Jersey Devils, for I believe it was the third of 3 straight cups. So he was part of that team.
Ah, yes. Ah, yes. Oh, yeah. Oh, so Blade Charge is here.
Also, there's Blade Charge. Now, of course, his friend and Mabu, Speranza Dancy, are already in the finals, and I'll get to the opponents later on. Now we go from, the 3 that you didn't have, much, faith going into. Well, with all due respect. Now we go to your brother.
He did try to win the cup on his own with the Golden Knights, and well, we kind of see how that ended up. And you know the old saying, if you can't beat them, join them, and that's what you did. And well, Brandon may be on his way to his first cup alongside me to get my 4th,
third. You missed out on the 3rd because of a suspension, and I'm not going to go into too much of it. But you served your. It's like they say, you did the crime and you did the time.
Yep, 3rd cup, and besides that, it's just that old saying. He's gonna get his 1st. I'm gonna get my 3rd, but the Devils overall is gonna get their 4th.
Yeah, that includes guys like Severson and Wood and Bratt. Like, those are the 3 guys that come to mind when I think of those teams.
Absolutely. You can't slack on them, and Brandon either. He scored a clutch shot in game 2, and he sure scored a clutch shot when it comes to 55 in a clutch shot tonight, when it matters the most, when the lights are shining the brightest.
Wow.
It's a shame I can't say the same about him in WWE 2K22. Too soon?
Well, I was about to say, yeah, maybe it was too soon. Also, I forgot to say, sup fam, says Blade Charge. Yes, great to see you, Blade Charge, and I seriously mean that. And in fact, I'm happy that you are here, because I know that Speranza's next to you, as Speranza always uses your account. And I'll get to Mabu in just a moment.
I'm giving Speranza like the I'm watching you. When it comes to the Stanley Cup, okay? Don't think I'm a stalker, right? Okay? You can punch me if you want. Ow.
Well, I mean, it is Speranza we are talking about. No offense, dear. Anyway, now I may as well talk about you. Because, like, you worked very well as a defenseman, and sure, you don't get a lot of goals now like you did when you were the center, but I think what you did was just as important. You helped out Joker, because as great as Joker is, I mean, we saw that he could get beat in Game 1. So you had to step up your game, and you did. Like you and Dougie Hamilton, I mean, you guys did an excellent job helping Joker. And, that's what defensemen do. You need to score on power plays, you do just that. So that's all I have to say about it. And then Speranza says, "That's okay, I'm a crazy lady." Speaking of Speranza, actually, let me exit out the let me go back to the playoff bracket, if I may. Hold on.
Go ahead.
Because now we get to set up the finals. And I was hoping that Wally would... I'll have to talk to Wally the next time I come across him. Because it is the Stanley Cup.
So,
Both teams...
so on Calgary, we got...
Oh, right. Well, of course, the first is Speranza, who was the league leader in points. But then, of course, Jordan Eberle started scoring a bunch of points that it was not even funny.
And then there was Brandon.
Yes. In fact, let's take a look at who's the league leader in points right now.
Watch it be Brandon right now.
Actually, it's a three-way tie. It's
Really?
a three-way tie between Jaden Schwartz,
Mm-hmm.
Drum Monkey, and Cuevas.
Damn.
But of course, there's also the possibility that a goaltender could win the I think it's called the Calder Trophy. That's the trophy that's given to the best playoff performer throughout the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if I was to go off of just wins alone, it comes down to Joker and Markstrom.
Mm.
Now, if I have to go by a win percentage, or just the fact that, I have to think that Joker has the edge for the fact that the one loss was in overtime.
It was against the Kraken, funny enough.
Yeah, it was against the Kraken, and whereas Markstrom had a regulation loss. So I have to think that from a win percentage standpoint, that Joker has him beat. From a save percentage and a goals allowed, then it's Markstrom. So right now I have to think that Markstrom, in terms of goaltenders, is the front runner.
Joker is like an iron golem. He can move slowly.
Yes.
But then if you piss him off, he'll start going at you, and like shit's about to go down. I'll be honest.
Yeah, and then
It's hard to make him slip.
Right.
It's hard to make him slip. Also, that's all I'll say.
Yeah. So of course Speranza Danzi has 7 points. And it's very, very, very balanced. Although I think the one thing that strikes me as surprised is Jordan Walker. He's 1 point away from the league lead. However, if you look at his goals to his assists, you'll see that only 1 was a goal. The rest are assists. So that just tells you that Jordan can make others better.
He made that clutch shot against Carolina, I think.
It was that
Yes.
was the one that counted.
That the one that counted the most, and I think that alone impressed me enough. That's all I'll say.
But
it's hard to impress me, honestly. It's hard to
Yeah.
impress me, honestly. You know that.
In fact, let me see this. I want to. No, I don't want to do that. I wanted to sort this, please. Thank you. Anyway, your brother leads the league in goals, and in terms of plus minus, your brother also leads that category. In penalty minutes, this is a category you don't want to be in.
Yeah.
And despite being eliminated,
Brandon's in the lead.
no, despite already having been eliminated in 2 games, Atticus Black has the most penalty minutes in 2 games.
Oh no!
That's a distinction I don't even think he would want.
Oh no, poor bastard, honestly, poor bastard.
And
no.
yeah,
Man.
and then to go back to no, not that one. And as for assists, yeah, Jordan Walker is the league leader in that.
So overall, the Devils are almost taking over all the categories, but that's just there.
Yeah, I mean, you could have the best scorers, but if you can't finish the job, then it means absolutely nothing.
Why bother aligning yourself with me in the first place if you can't prove yourself?
Well, let's also not forget the other team can just plain beat you.
That is true. That is true. I'm not going to doubt that for a second. I'm not going to get cocky because that's how we lose.
Okay.
Cockiness kills. That's all I'll say.
Well, knowing that, I may as well tell you who the other players are. So besides Speranza Dancy, who is a left winger, I forgot to mention that she's a left winger.
Mm-hmm.
But then you also have the center, Matthew Cole. Of course, you may know him best as Cole NL112.
Mm-hmm.
For those of you who have been following me. The captain of the Flames, of course, is Wally Johnson, or Walter the Hulk Johnson at right wing. So I still have to get a hold of him, and I'll have to ask him the same question that I asked you, like, what day do you want? So I'll get back to that, Jose. But then the other two are the defensemen. You know him as Cole Weston,
Mm-hmm.
Eloc, whatever
Sorry.
you want to call him.
Cole Weston, Eloc, Oxford. I gotcha.
And, of course, Remnant Elementor.
Ah, Rem.
And, and the fact that, this is, for Remnant, this is his first Stanley Cup. But that's
This
also
is
the same
this
case
this.
for... And Wally. Wally, this is his first one.
That is true, and they're going up against a team that's basically known for the Stanley Cup. That's kind of ran roughshod over it.
Yeah, and I have a feeling that as great as it is, it would be something to win 4 championships in 5 seasons. And might I
However,
suggest that it may never happen again.
true. However, this could be the chance for the Flames to pull off a big upset.
Oh yeah, it would definitely mean everything for the Flames to dethrone the longtime champions. I mean, Buffalo won it, but that was only because we gave New Jersey a break.
Yeah, Buffalo wanted. Yeah, but Buffalo wanted because they rather wait for me instead of going on because they might just crumble.
Well, I mean, they had Joker with them.
I mean,
And
yeah. I mean, yeah, but even still.
he was the MVP that year.
Really?
He was the MVP. He was the reason that they won. They only lost 1 game during that whole playoff series.
Damn.
So that tells you a lot about Joker.
That does. However, will it matter the most here in the Stanley Cup Finals? That's my big question. That's really for him to answer, and for us to find out.
That's what we're gonna find out. And with that said, this is the Blue Toad to Jew 22 signing off. Say goodbye. Now, as far as tomorrow, I don't have any plans. But if if time does permit, I might surprise you. Well, not, and by you, I don't mean necessarily you, Jose. I'm talking to the audience
Yeah,
at large.
I know. I think that's just talking to me.
The only thing I do have planned, that is assuming I don't have a change of plans, as far as family. No disrespect to family or anything like that.
Real life first. That's all.
Real life first. Yep, definitely. So if everything does go to plan, I will be playing Super Smash Brothers with friends or viewers. It just depends on who I have available at that time.
We're about to show up.
So with that said, any final thoughts before we go?
I have told Blakely that Blakely told me that I'll be defending my IWGP World Heavyweight Championship against JW Caliber, and if I do win against that, I'm gonna be I told him that I want to face you.
Me?
Yes.
You're talking about me?
Yes, I'm talking about you.
You're talking to me?
I'm talking to you. IWGP Intercontinental Champion against the IWGP World Heavyweight Champion and NWA Hybrid Champion. Think about that. And think about what happens if you beat me.
Well, if I beat you, I mean, it would be that Blue Toad Wrestling has a champion from its company, the proprietor of it, as its champion.
That is true. However, think about what that means for me if I do win.
I'll
So
hold that
that's
thought because I wanted
yep.
to say hello to once again to Brian Happy Meal Hernsberger again. What's up? The previous stream crashed, so it's great to see you again.
Oh shoot, it's the Hamburglar. Run.
But on the other hand, if you beat me,
Belt. Um, I'll be collecting belts. I'll be collecting belts. Like I'm collecting money.
well, it would just
It's all to play for, honestly.
it would just mean that you had beaten somebody who also held top championships. Not everywhere, but I've held or my character has held the LTD championship, the championship,
Wait, you held the LTD world title.
for a very short time. Of course, you would not have known that because it was not for very long, so you would not have known.
Mm. You had it, and then it's gone.
Yeah, unfortunately, I lost it in my first defense, but I did beat War, the human tank, to beat it to take it. But then, but like I said, you would be beating the proprietor of Blue Toad Wrestling, and that would just be huge.
True, but have you seen what I've done to so many other people in my new masochist persona? I could care less about their safety.
Well, that's just because you're. Well, that's just because you're the masochist that you are.
Exactly.
Maybe not in real life, though.
Well, not in real life, right? I'm just a chill. I'm just a chill, normal ass motherfucker from Jersey. Just don't shoot me. Anyway, besides that, in character, I couldn't care
Great.
about their safety. I couldn't care about how much money they make or who they're with. I don't care. If they're in my way, you're gonna get shoved aside, or you're gonna be destroyed under my feet. Did you see Mike Watson win?
Wait, Mike Watson win?
Hold up.
Wait.
Sorry.
Sorry.
I'm sorry. Crap. Who's speaking? Rock paper scissors. Damn it! You beat me.
So, are you talking about like Blue Toad Wrestling, Brian, or for Mike Watson on behalf of your teammate, or are you talking about like this game? Your character, but he'll be ready for next season though. If that's what you mean by this game, then he'll be ready next season. I can tell you that. But if you're talking Blue Toad Wrestling, then yeah, he's advanced to the second round, and we'll go from there.
I think this game's been gone for a good while now, right?
Yeah, we definitely had it. It was a lot of fun, and until then, I will shut it down, and I will talk to Wally or get a hold of him, and then I'll get a hold of you, Mr. Polanco.
I believe Walter has a Twitter.
I don't know. I've never seen him use his Twitter. If he has it, doesn't really use it, or I haven't seen it.
Well, I know he does. I'll just have to give it to you.
Well,
I know I can find it.
Okay. Well, I mean, at least I can find him on LTD if all else fails.
Well, yeah,
because I know he's going to be there. I know it. It's
it's like second nature to him.
Very pretty much though.
But with that in mind,
adios. Take care of each other.
Muchachos.
And stay safe.
And we'll see you tomorrow.
And yeah, we might see you tomorrow. Until then, peace out, everybody.
Hopefully, maybe. See ya.
Oh, I'm doing pretty well, Brian, but I'll see you more in a moment. Peace.